Hi everyone, this is Rachel from Cybersports Network. I'm standing here with Team Dignitas, one of the 4 teams brought to compete at League of Legends at MLG Providence. So guys, why don't I go down the line and have you introduce yourself, give me your name, give me your tag, and give me your role you play in game.
Hey, I'm Joe Esfahani. My tag is Void Boy, and I usually play solo lanes, preferably top.
I'm William Lee. I usually play, my in-game name is Scar. I usually play solo lanes, usually mid.
Hey, my name's Jat, and I play jungle for Team Dignitas.
My name's Locust, and I play support.
I'm a cutie pie, and I play AD carry.
You are a cutie pie. I love your hair. I hate it when a guy has nicer hair than me. So you guys, you've actually been together a long time as a team. How recently did you become Dignitas?
A couple months back, is that right? Like I would say like about 2 or 3 months. We got picked up by Dignitas.
Got picked up by Dignitas. And how long were you together before then? How did you come to be a team?
As a team, the Rock Solid team had been a team for at least over a year. The first tournament they played in was the Newegg WAN Fest, I think. I joined Dignitas about 4 or 5 months back during the initial WCG US qualifiers.
And I've also heard that you're a very tight-knit team. What do you guys do to maintain these friendships in a team-based game that it's really important to have a good relationship with everyone?
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I'm friends with everyone, so.
You're friends with everybody? You guys you share secrets and you snuggle at night?
I feel like it's good to trash talk each other. Apparently my team does that very well, so we stick very close-knit.
Yeah, we just play video games together. It's bonding.
You guys trash talk each other? Are you each on your player streams like ranting about the other 4?
Does Scar say we trash talk each other a lot and that's what keeps us together?
Yeah.
That's an interesting concept. As long as all the criticism is internalized, it does help people try to get better as long as they can handle it.
Well, that's nice that you guys are criticizing each other for the benefit of the team, of course. So you've had some ups. Oh, you want to share on this? Let's join this right down here.
Like the trash talking thing, like I bet Scar $50 that he'd lose his lane and he'd die 6 minutes in, and he did it twice, so he owes me $100 now. So I don't think that's for the benefit of the team, but I thought I'd throw that in.
Was that at this event here?
Yeah.
Oh man, Scar, you are out some money, brother.
Oh man. But the thing is though, Cutie's actually out more because the difference between second and third is a heck of a lot more than $50.
Ooh, that's a little rough. You guys did come in third in this tournament, but you had 2 recent huge successes. You're the winners of IPL 3, and you've won the Well Played tournament that culminated this past week, correct? So do you want to talk to me a little bit about your IPL 3 victory?
IPL was a real, I think we went into it not expecting to win because we had a ringer, and it's really hard to play with a person who hasn't been on your team a lot. We ended up only practicing him for a little bit, and for some reason, just at the tournament, like teams didn't ban appropriately against our ringer and our team, and we just played really well and won.
It's unfortunate. So the pick and ban actually, of course, changes a lot of the dynamic of the team. It really forces your hand in certain directions. Do you guys have, how many characters do you each have at your disposal that you can kind of go to?
I'd say Void Boy's the most versatile on our team. He can play, I don't know, 10 or 15 champions solo top. As far as jungle goes, like everyone else is around 4 or 5 champions that we have kind of go to, but you have to work around that and cycling for team comps. One of the big things that happened though is once we won IPL and when we're winning all the Rampage games, there's always a target on the team's back who has been winning the most, and I think that kind of happened to us right after IPL. So everyone put a lot of time and energy into figuring out how to beat us and picking strategies to beat us, whereas in the past people had been doing that for CLG and solo mid, and we need to adjust to that obviously, and we haven't been able to yet.
Well, it seems like it didn't work. You were in that Well Played tournament and you went 6-0 against the other teams to take it all. Who are the teams that you guys faced?
We played Complexity, TSM, Fnatic, CLG, Solo Mid, and SK, and we beat them all in a best-of-3 series, so that was nice.
And do you guys have a rival team? Is there one of them that you're always kind of faced up against?
I don't think we really have a rival team. We have like a team we unfortunately have meet a lot, which is Curse. And the reason why I wouldn't call them like rivals per se, and this is gonna sound extremely bad, is because we've beaten them like 6 times in a row. But they're like the closest thing we have, like a team we hit like every single tournament is Curse.
Well, that's got pole belter on it. He's a little cutie, so I hate to see that frown. But you guys have amazing skill. One of the other tournaments you won was, of course, the Well Play, which we're talking about here. That's 6 teams. You won every best of 3. Was that 2-0 every best of 3?
Some of them were 2-0, some of them were 2-1. But
There's a couple 2-1. Still, that's super impressive. Unfortunately, when you were at IAM, you did not do so well. So what was it between IAM that made the difference where you're doing fantastically at IPL 3 and in the Well Played tournament?
Going back a little bit in time there, but basically IAM is a really, really unforgiving first day. It's group stage, you play best of 1, coin flip for first pick, first ban, and you play 3 games. If you lose 2 of them, you're out of the tournament. Not forgiving whatsoever. We also had really laggy travel. I know Scar and Voy both were on under 4 hours of sleep going into that day. There was no cool up, like ramp up day or anything, and it was a really volatile situation to be in, and we won 1, lost 2, and that was the reason we got eliminated.
Well, last time I spoke to the League of Legends teams, there actually weren't too many events for teams to go to. Now we're at the end of a couple months here where you guys have been all over the country. You're actually going to be heading to Korea soon. So of these events that you played, which has been the best for you as a team? Has best taken care of you and kind of brought the best from their players?
I don't really. The best event for our IPO did really, really well. Like production quality wise, I really liked playing like at the event. They tried to make us very like any problems we ever had, they fixed immediately. I think MLG is doing a great job at this as well. Like we isolated a lot of problems first day, and immediately they were like, okay, here's the issue. This is it. We can fix this. Give us like 20 minutes, and they fixed it. We had no issues at all during the gameplay, which is something that is really, really nice for the players.
Well, that's also been a huge part, and thanks to Riot's esports team. It seems they finally got a spectator mode out there, not just for events but public. Have you guys been messing around in the new spectator mode at all?
No, we haven't. No? It's just, we're not spectators yet. I know Rambo is trying to get into some casting. I might cast a couple games with him, and then we'll be playing around with spectator mode. But for the most part, we just watch.
So you guys have an event coming up in Korea. You're going to WCG Busan, which is very exciting for you guys. I know there's a bit of controversy about that, but I want to know, how does it feel to actually be one of these teams that's going to compete in the esports Olympics?
Take this one, Lucas.
I'm really excited about going to Korea. Every person I've talked to has said Korea is the best place. That's really awesome. So I was really happy that we got the chance to go. So.
Do you guys know a whole lot about Korean and the esports scene there? Korea?
All I know is that Korea is essentially the esports capital of the world, and it's been huge over in Korea as just a form of sport far longer than the rest of the world. So it'd be really cool to go down there and experience the culture and atmosphere.
When you go to WCG Busan, you're going to be facing a lot of teams from other countries. Have you had a chance to play these teams before, and do you know anything about their styles?
Well, we know there's a lot of teams coming from countries, and they're taking players from teams across Europe and stuff who necessarily weren't on the same SK team. They're from different countries. They're just representing their country, and we don't really have experience against that. But CDE, the Canadian CLG team, we've played them a lot, and we know their style. But for the rest, it's pretty much an unknown at this point.
Right. Do you guys have any hopes, any dreams, any predictions for WCG? Any idea of how you're going to do?
I mean, I would hope yeah, hopes and dreams is always #1, but
play our best and see what happens.
Yeah. I'm hoping to finish top 8 at least. I think we have a good shot as long as we're not seeded badly again. So yeah, aside from that, that's it for WCG.
Is there concern about how you might be seeded?
There's still some controversy over how exactly CDE is going to be put into a bracket that's already been made, and I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with that. And if we get seeded against some of the stronger teams early, I'm not quite sure what the format is, but I'm sure that it'll be very hard for us to continue. So.
Well, it's all about hard competition. It is a competition to see who's the best League of Legends team in the world. I would love to see Dignitas on there. See your names up there in lights. So would you? I hope so. So until then, and I guess after WCG, where can all your fans keep up with you? I'll go down the line if you have a Twitter, and please share your streams.
Yeah, I have a Twitter. It's at Dignitas Voyboy. I also stream on Twitch. It's just twitch.tv/Voyboy. And yeah, that's it.
You can follow me at Dignitas Scara on Twitter, and I don't really stream yet. It should be on its way, but I don't really stream yet, and that's really the only place you can follow me.
I have a Twitter which I will be posting on more in the future. Right now I just use it to post for my stream. It's at DignitasJat. When I stream, it'll be on twitch.tv/DignitasJat, and it'll also be embedded in the Team Dignitas.net website.
My Twitter is at Dignitas Locust. And when I start streaming, you can just look for updates there. So.
I'm at Dignitas Cutie Pie, and I don't really stream, so yeah.
It's fine. We got to get you guys streaming. And is there anything you'd like to say to the community that's been out there and supporting you, or maybe not supporting you?
One thing I would say is don't jump to conclusions so fast. Whether it be drama related, whether it be one person posting facts, or whether it be losing or winning a singular tournament or game, a lot changes, and there's a lot. League of Legends games are very volatile. Even individual tournaments are volatile. You can have a bad day. You can have a slightly wrong idea during picks and bans, and that can cost you a whole tournament. So there's tons of teams in League of Legends right now that are all really, really strong, and keep supporting us. I think we can be back #1 pretty soon.
It's awesome. Anything you guys would like to add to that?
I'm good. Jet said a lot. I'm good with that.
I think that's a solid message to end on. Guys, keep supporting your teams, keep supporting esports, and check these guys out. This is Team Dignitas, and I'm Rachel from Cyber Sports Network at MLG Providence. Thank you.